Welcome to As the Torah Turns, the continuing drama that has delighted and inspired audiences for centuries.
Previously on As the Torah Turns, Joseph and his brothers were not getting along.
Here comes Joseph wearing that fancy schmancy coat of his.
He thinks he's so cool because Dad made it for him.
Hey guys, do you want to hear about my latest dream? It's even more exciting than Star Wars. I dreamed that the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me.
So, what is that supposed to mean?
It means he thinks he's so good, we're all going to bow down to him. Just like he's dreaming about the sheaves in the field bowing down to him.
You'll see, it's all going to come true.
They put him in a pit and sold him to a caravan of Ishmaelites bound for Egypt. Jacob thought that Joseph was dead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Liz Luther here with tonight's top story, The Mysterious Nightmares of Our Great Leader, the Pharaoh. We now go to an interview at the palace live with the king.
Thank you, Liz. Now the Nile here with Great Pharaoh. Pharaoh, tell us about your dream.
It was wild indeed. I saw these 7 fat cows walking along the Nile.
7 fat cows? Pardon me for laughing, but did you say cows?
Yes, and these 7 thin and very ugly cows came up out of the river and ate them. After eating, they still stayed skinny.
Fat cows, skinny cows, it's a puzzle. This is Nellie Nile, and we'll be back with this breaking news if Pharaoh dreams again.
Harry! Interpret the Pharaoh's dream and went on a cruise for 2 up the Nile in a reed raft.
Pharaoh, I just remembered a Hebrew lad who was good at interpreting dreams.
Bring him to me.
Great Pharaoh, I'm here.
Interpret this dream correctly, and you're a free man.
And if I'm wrong?
You're not going to want to be wrong.
It's not me, but God who will interpret your dreams.
I keep dreaming about these cows, and then I see these 7 healthy ears of grain growing on the stalk. Then I see these 7 sickly ears sprout on the same stalk and eat the 7 good ears. What does this all mean?
It means that you will have 7 years of bumper crops, followed by 7 years of famine, 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 famine. My suggestion is that you find a man of ability who is wise. Set him over Egypt. There must be planning and rationing.
Joseph, how about you?
I humbly accept, O great Pharaoh.
I am Pharaoh, yet without you no one shall lift up a hand or a foot in all the land of Egypt.
And Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of the land and dressed him in fine clothes. Joseph wore a golden chain around his neck and then another new coat. Joseph was 30 years old when he went into Pharaoh's service. He was given a wife and had 2 sons. Joseph traveled throughout the land collecting large quantities of food.
While Joseph was in Egypt, there was a famine. That means people didn't have enough food. But Joseph warned everybody about the famine. Joseph had helped Egypt store food. The Egyptians had plenty to eat.
Meanwhile, back in Canaan, Jacob spoke to his sons.
Boys, we're all hungry. There's food in Egypt. Go there and get some to go.
I want to come too.
No way. This trip is way too dangerous.
All the sons except Benjamin went to Egypt. They arrived at Pharaoh's palace.
We'd like food for a very large family in Canaan to go, please. Oh, and hold the pepperoni. Hold the sausages. We keep kosher, you know. Wait here and I'll talk to the man in charge of the food. Some gentleman is here to see you, sir. They're from Canaan.
Oh my goodness. Those are my.
What did you say?
Never mind. Gentlemen, you are from Canaan?
Yes, and we are hungry, great sir. Right, boys?
Yes,
Your Highness.
The brothers did not recognize Joseph.
Who says dreams don't come true?
Our father sent us. He's home with our little brother.
I want to meet your little brother. I will bring food. I will give you food for your journey. Return home with your brother and come back here. Then I will give all the food that you can imagine and more.
The brothers went home, but Jacob did not want Benjamin to go to Egypt. When their food ran out, Jacob changed his mind. The brothers brought Benjamin to Egypt. Joseph was happy to see his brother.
Joseph had a great feast prepared for the brothers at the palace.
How do you like the food?
I could use a little salt.
Shh. It's great, thanks. Our father will be so happy.
Good. Have a nice trip back to Canaan.
Before the brothers left, Joseph had a silver goblet placed in Benjamin's sack. On the way back to Canaan, soldiers stopped the brothers' caravan, searched all of the sacks of food, and found Joseph's silver goblet.
Aha! My cup, young man. You stole it.
No, I didn't. Come on. Wait, where are you going?
We're done. Parashat Mikayetz is over.
What does Joseph say to his brothers? What happens to Benjamin?
You'll have to read the next parashas to find out.
Joseph accused Benjamin of stealing. The brothers all came to Benjamin's side, defending him and offering to take punishment for him. The brothers were not as selfish as anymore, and even though siblings often fight, the love that they felt for each other was most important in the end. Joseph forgave his brothers and told them who he was. Jacob and his entire family finally reunited.